And although this might look like the same 2106 DS Micro Mini Winnebago here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan that we'd seen before, there's a major shift in the winds down at Winnebago as they have recently adopted the use of AZDEL substrates in their ultralight sidewall constructions. Now we've got something that's a little lighter, not massively so. It doesn't affect the weight of this little trailer very much, but it does give us that peace of mind, the good feeling that AZDEL brings with it. If you're not familiar with it, basically, it's instead of Luan in the sidewalls below the fiberglass skin, it is a resin compound that cannot rot, mold, or mildew itself. The good news is, that's really all they change, because everything else is pretty much on point, as you're about to see. Something all of the 2106 and 2108s are good at is basically full travel access. You're going to lose out on maybe a little bit around the entertainment center, but short of that, you want to get to the kitchen, the bathroom, the bed, everything. And the bed's a really important thing I want to talk about with this slide closed. Because I still have the slide closed right now, and as you can see, you can get to the bed. You can use the bed in transit. That's actually a really interesting thing about Winnebago Murphy beds. They are engineered so that they actually need to be in the down locked position in transit. Not all, but most Murphy beds are not functional when the slide is closed, because basically the slide would smash the bed, and obviously not the case here. Now, one of the cool things here is, like, if you're sitting on the sofa in the slide, you look over, you see that you've got great campside viewing windows, including a full window in that entry door. All your windows have shades, including that window in the entry door. And then, at just a quick cursory glance, this looks a lot like a Winnebago 2106 FBS, which is a front, like, fixed bed queen bed. But this one right here has a little bit of a secret weapon. Whether you are looking for some extra space on a rainy day, or if you have some guests over and you don't want them sitting on your bed because that's a personal space, you can just put the bed away. And a couple quick notes on that. This has a really heavy-duty gas strut lift system, and you can see how the bed just holds itself right there. The other thing is this is a locking Murphy bed, so if you climb up on the bed and you sit up on the headboard area, that lock right there is going to keep this thing from lawn chair dumping you up into the headboard area and potentially leaving you trapped in an otherwise dangerous situation. And what's really nice about all this is not just the fact that Winnebago's Murphy bed system, with that just simple, like nylon buckle strap that went across that bed, it makes it so that we don't have to make the bed every morning and night. And when you put the bed away, we get kind of like the seating and living space of a Super Slide camper without the extra length, weight, and cost of a Super Slide. But one of the questions that we'll get is people say, okay, so you don't have to make the bedding, but what about the pillows? Now you see how I've got one of the pillows shoved in the closet here. Immediately someone's going to go, yeah, but that eats up all my closet space. I actually did this on purpose to demonstrate you don't have to do that. What's actually kind of cool is there's a big old pocket back here. And it is absolutely perfect for holding onto your pillows during the day. And then you just pull them out of there before you put that sofa down and convert this from, you know, daytime mode into nighttime mode. Now, both sides of that sofa have those extra large windows that Winnebago is very good at including whenever they have the opportunity. Big windows cost a little bit more on the budget, though. You also see how you have full side stands on both sides of the bed. So whether it's CPAP machines, phone chargers, household outlets, all that stuff, you know, you've got the big visibility while also having, you know, the big light and the big feel. And the light colors, like that kind of that sort of golden oak color that we're looking at in here, it all kind of comes together to make this little trailer look and feel not so little. Now, that open concept is great for making a small camper look and feel not so small, but if you do have a guest, you are going to appreciate the little privacy curtain that you have right here. And this floor plan is pretty decent for having a guest because you do have this simple fold-down sleeper sofa right over here in the slide. And these things fold up and down far more quickly and easily than a conventional, like, booth dinette. And remember when I said at the very beginning, there's, you know, a lot of people think dinettes are dumb, that dinettes don't serve a purpose in the RV industry. And I think there's some arguments to be made both ways. But the fact is, Winnebago builds models both ways, and Haylett RV carries those models both ways. And the simple inclusion of a little folding leg kind of indoor-outdoor picnic table is all it really takes to have a place to eat. But what's cool is there's no rule that says you have to leave that table right there. It's free floating. it could be an outside picnic table. You could drag it over here to the front Murphy sofa and have it sitting kind of like, you know, a little dinner table at night with your own little home theater situation. So you've got a direct facing entertainment center right there. But you notice how it's cocked on a bit of an angle currently. It is a swing out HD TV, so you can pivot it around to kind of face wherever you want it to. Bluetooth DVD player above, the black box to the left of the TV is our thermostat. But that black circle right there, it actually has a handy little wireless charging pad for your phones. Very handy for people like me. If you're streaming media enthusiasts, you could have your phone charging there, or you could have your phone there and then hooked up to the TV to enjoy some, I don't know, just like TV straight off your phone. There's a little, Amazon has them for like 20 to 40 bucks. The thing you can plug your phone into the TV and voila, there you go. There's your Netflix, there's your Amazon, there's your everything. Now, a lot of manufacturers have killed that extra storage overhead, like above sofas or dinettes or any seating within slides. And especially in a small trailer like this, every little nook and cranny is worth its weight. Maybe not in literal gold, but in metaphorical gold. Space for a wastebasket below the sink right there. We've got a pair of plywood box full extension drawers, not particle board. And that's kind of a good indicator. Like, you've got plywood drawers there. We have sealed edge countertops. That was a sealed edge table. Stainless sinks in the kitchen and the bathroom. You know, Winnebago's very complete. You got a full wall backsplash there. The recessed stovetop, the countertop extension, and the sink covers. All those things kind of coming together to maximize our prep space. Pocket screwed cabinetry. What I'm getting at here is a more premium built trailer. They're using higher grade features and fixtures in a smaller, lighter class. And very often, that is not the case. That is not the way of the RV industry. You can also see that we have a full-size 6 cubic foot fridge freezer. And something I haven't mentioned so far is the complete lack of any and all carpet or floor vents. That makes this thing super easy to clean and manage. Now, for heating in the main cabin, that's our furnace. It's a direct vent right there. But it does have a little vent down here in the bathroom. So, good legroom here if you're, you know, got long legs like me in front of that foot flush stool, and this is an easy step-in shower with a full height protective surround paneling and a radius bar at the top to give me some extra elbow room. Now, what's nice about this one, and a lot of the Micro Minis don't have it, it has two hanging closets in the main area. You've got one on either side of the bed. However, like all of the 2106 or 2108 Micro Minis, you see that you still have that bonus closet back here. They all have the exact same kitchen and bathroom. Another thing Winnebago does very well in their Murphy bed models is they still include a nicely sized pass-through compartment. You can see that all aluminum framework in there. And these extra wide doors are just fantastic. If you're trying to load something like some really nice kind of like zero gravity chairs versus just bag chairs, it's much easier to slot that in, or a portable picnic table, something like that. Those are slam latches with magnet catches, by the way, just to make getting in and out of there easier. And right below that big compartment, there is also a gas grill quick connect, so that if you want to bring along a Blackstone or just a conventional RV grill or anything like that, you can. Easy towing, easy handling is the name of the game with these Micro Minis. With their 7-foot wide body, meaning it's easy to see around, although I do always recommend tow safety mirrors, please guys, as well as the tandem axle nature of short floor plans like this, it will give this thing awesome ride and handling, which is very good for tow vehicles that don't have, you know, like half-ton potential capability. Like if you've got a tow package SUV, you're probably going to be fine here. Every vehicle's capacities are different. Please contact our team if you don't know what your vehicle can handle to make sure we're matching you up with a safe pairing. One of the other things I like on these Winnebagos is not just their AZDEL sidewalls, but their different kind of chassis. They use a aircraft-style huck-bolted frame made with high-strength, low-alloy steel. What that means in English is lighter but stronger. Not necessarily less expensive, but that's not exactly who Winnebago's trying to be. I think they're trying to be fairly priced, but they are more of a material premium trailer, and naturally that goes along with it. Things like you've got your enclosed heated underbelly here. This also, they've standardized their weather package so that you have a double layer of radiant foil running through the belly, a single layer up the rear wall, across the roof, and down the nose for that great extended season comfort. The standardization of their previously optional off-road package is also something I think a lot of people like. First of all, it just looks good. You still maintain that galvanized steel protected wheel well above those wheels, so that God forbid those radial tires catch some debris or something like that. You know, you do have a little shield there. Centralized hookups as we take a step back, including a black flush and outside shower. And you'll also see a couple neat things here. All LED tail and marker lights, including reverse travel lighting in these tail light segments. This has an all aluminum skeleton about it, which is just one of those things that helps keep the RV, you know, lightweight but increase its longevity. In point of technicality, it actually has galvanized steel, stamped steel roof trusses, but they're very lightweight like aluminum, and I think the biggest thing a lot of people are trying to find out is it a wood structure or not a wood structure? It is an aluminum structure for what that's worth to those who are interested. There's benefits both ways for what that's worth too, just a lot of people don't notice that or seem to understand that, and if you'd like some explanation of that, please call our team here at Haylett RV. There's a reason we carry all these different products. The ladder will get you up to that walkable roof, as we'll see in just a minute. But first I want to take a walk around the wild side here, the campsite of the camper. There are outside TV hookups. That entry door is anti-slam, which is very important given its position next to the awning. You don't want to smash that awning arm sideways. That's the best way to break them, basically. So Winnebago puts better hardware on the door to make sure that can't happen. They could put the awning arm on the other side of the door, but then it'd be a pathetically small awning that nobody would probably be very happy with. Remember, there is a full window in that entry door. You've also got the double step for kind of easy come and go on this thing, which, you know, the lower step on these, a lot of people used to say, why is the lower step so close to the ground? And now that they've standardized that off-road package, it raised it up a little bit, which also gave your sewer hookups a little more clearance. Everything just kind of looks right, feels right. It's like this is how it was always supposed to be. Up here on this walkable roof, there's another major update I want to point out. It's not for everybody, but it's a godsend for those that it is for, and that is that roof solar prep right here. Sharp, eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed that Winnebagos don't have that simple side mount solar prep plug anymore. Instead, they have roof solar prep, and you're thinking, why'd they get rid of the side solar prep? Here's the thing. The portable solar panels that hook up to side solar prep plugs, they're easily hooked up to a battery anyway. But roof solar prep, to try to do that, to try to manufacture roof solar prep, if it isn't already done from the manufacturing level, from the original factory level, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the wallet, and I don't know if you're gonna think the juice is worth the squeeze. So what they did here is the thing that's hard, the thing that's gonna cost you money, they did that. And since they did it, it's simple, it's easy, it's not expensive anymore. But a side solar prep, like a portable prep panel, well, that stuff's easy. Anybody can do that any day of the week, even me. I'm like a mechanical idiot, okay? I'm great with a mouse and a keyboard. I'm an idiot with a wrench and a screwdriver. I could install a little prep plug. That is not a hard thing to do. Now, the awning gear, I don't usually just look at them from the top down. I love the color fade on this, but the other thing here that you can't really see is that Winnebago's awning, they use a higher torque, faster speed motor on them. Long story short, it rolls in and out like twice as fast as most of them, at least twice as fast, maybe more. I haven't actually timed one. I really should. I should have like an awning race, you know, Sunday. But the fact is, it'll let you spend more time camping, less time messing around, less time setting up. Isn't that the whole point of this? Aren't you trying to spend time relaxing, having fun, recreation, the recreational part of the recreational vehicles? So any little thing that gives me a little bit more time back, I'm all about it. I am absolutely all about it. Now as we sweep across here, you can see all sorts of Winnebago stuff. We are a large-scale Winnebago dealer here. We know their stuff inside and out. One of the reasons that we keep them so heavily handed out here at Haylett RV is because they stay out of that service shop that we're about to start looking at. They stay in your driveway and they stay out of that shop, and that's the best thing I think I could say about them. I've said a lot of things, but that is the best one. So whether it's hitching pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything in between, we do it all at Haylett RV. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.